You think you could do it. You watch samurai movies. You see people in armor, with swords, fighting with honor. And you think, I could do that. I'm strong, I'm tough, I could do it. But here's the truth. You wouldn't last 24 hours, not even close. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why you would fail, and what that reveals about the fragility of modern life. Let's start at the beginning. You are transported to feudal Japan. It is 1600. You are a samurai. You have a sword. You have armor. You have honor. But you have nothing else. No modern comforts, no technology, no security. Just you, your sword, and the code of Bushido. You wake up at 4 a.m., not because you want to, because that's how samurai wake up. There's no alarm clock. There's no electric light. There's only darkness. There's only cold. There's only silence. And you need to be awake. Because a samurai who sleeps late is a samurai who dies early. You get out of bed. Your body hurts. You're not used to sleeping on a tatami mat. You're not used to sleeping without a pillow. You're not used to sleeping without a blanket. You're used to comfort. You're used to a foam mattress. You're used to air conditioning. Your body doesn't know what to do with this cold. Your body doesn't know what to do with this hardness. You go into the cold water. A samurai starts the day with cold water. Very cold water. Ice cold water. You dive in, your body screams. Your lungs scream. You want to get out. You want to go back to the warmth, but you can't. Because a samurai doesn't complain. A samurai accepts discomfort. A samurai uses discomfort to become stronger. You get out of the water. You are shivering. You are cold. You are angry. You want coffee. You want hot tea. You want anything hot. But you don't have it. You have water. Just water. You drink it. You try not to think about how cold you are. Now comes the training. A samurai trains before dawn. He trains while it is dark. He trains while it is cold. He trains while he is tired. Because a true samurai does not train when he is comfortable. A true samurai trains when he is uncomfortable. You pick up your sword. You start practicing. You make the first move. You make the second move. You make the third move. Your arms hurt. You're not used to this weight. You're not used to this resistance. You're not used to this repetition. A samurai makes the same move 10,000 times. 10,000. You do it 100 times, and your arms are already burning. You do it 200 times, and you want to stop. You do it 300 times, and you are considering giving up. But a samurai does not give up. A samurai continues. A samurai does it 10,000 times because he knows that on the 10,001st time, when he is in combat, his body will know exactly what to do. You keep going. Your arms burn. Your sweat freezes in the cold morning air. You are exhausted. You are frustrated. You are angry. You want to stop, but you don't stop. Because you know that a samurai who stops is a samurai who dies. Finally, dawn. You finish your training. You are covered in sweat. You are shaking. You are exhausted. And you still have 20 hours to go. Now comes breakfast. A samurai eats rice, only rice. Maybe a little soup. Maybe some fermented vegetables. But mostly rice. You eat. The rice is hard. The rice is tasteless. You want bacon? You want eggs? You want coffee? You want anything with flavor. But you only have rice. You eat the rice. You try not to think about how much you hate rice. You try not to think about how much you want something with flavor. You try not to think about how much you want a decent breakfast. But you think about all of that because you are modern, because you are used to choice, because you are used to flavor, and now you have none of that. Now comes meditation. A samurai meditates. A samurai sits in silence. A samurai empties his mind. A samurai connects with the universe. You try, you sit, you close your eyes, you try to empty your mind, but you can't. Your mind is everywhere. Your mind is thinking about food. Your mind is thinking about comfort. Your mind is thinking about home. Your mind is thinking about technology. Your mind is thinking about everything except the present. A samurai can empty their mind. A samurai can be completely present. A samurai can meditate for hours and think of nothing. You try for 10 minutes and you're going crazy. You try for 20 minutes and you want to run away. You try for 30 minutes and you're considering giving up altogether. But you keep going because you know that a samurai who can't empty his mind is a samurai who can't focus in combat. And a samurai who can't focus in combat is a samurai who dies. Now comes the middle of the day. You're hungry. You've only eaten rice. You've trained for hours. Your body is crying out for food. Your body is asking for energy. But you don't have any. You only have more rice. You eat more rice. You try not to think about how much you hate rice. Now comes more training. More sword, more repetition, more pain. Your arms are burning. Your lungs are burning. Your body is burning. You want to stop. You want to give up. You want to go home, but you can't because you are a samurai, and a samurai does not give up. Now comes the afternoon. You are exhausted. You are hungry. You are cold. You are in pain. You are angry. You are frustrated. You are regretful. You are remorseful. You are thinking of all the reasons why you should have stayed home. But now comes the hardest part. Now comes the code. Now comes Bushido. Now comes honor. A samurai does not complain. A samurai does not whine. A samurai does not show weakness. A samurai accepts suffering. A samurai embraces suffering. A samurai uses suffering to become stronger. You try to do that. You try not to complain. You try not to whine. You try not to show weakness. But it's so hard. Because you're modern. Because you're used to complaining. Because you're used to whining. Because you're used to showing weakness. A samurai does none of those things. A samurai just keeps going. A samurai just accepts. A samurai just follows. Now comes the combat training. You are not alone. There is another samurai. He is stronger than you. He is faster than you. He is more experienced than you. You must fight him. You raise your sword. He raises his. You attack. He defends. You try again. He attacks. You defend. You are out of shape. You are tired. You are weak. He is strong. He is fast. He is relentless. He knocks you down. You fall to the ground. You are hurt. You are in pain. You want to give up. You want to cry. You want to leave. But you get up. Because a samurai does not stay on the ground. A samurai gets up. A samurai continues. You attack again. He defends himself again. You try again. He attacks again. You are losing. You are being defeated. You are being humiliated. But you continue because you are a samurai, and a samurai does not give up. Finally, the training ends. You are covered in bruises. You are bleeding. You are bruised. You are exhausted, and you still have 8 hours to go. Now comes supper. More rice, more soup, more fermented vegetables. You eat. You try not to think about how much you hate this food. You try not to think about how much you want something decent. You try not to think about how much you want to go home. Now comes more meditation. You are so tired that you can barely stay awake. You try to meditate. You try to empty your mind. You try to be present, but you are so tired that you are sleeping. A samurai does not sleep during meditation. A samurai stays awake. A samurai remains alert. You try. You want to sleep. You are so tired, but you cannot sleep. Because you are a samurai, you stay awake. You meditate. You try to be present. You try to empty your mind. You try to connect with the universe. Finally, night comes. You can sleep. You are so tired that you fall into bed. You close your eyes. You sleep deeply. But wait, you cannot sleep because there is a vigil. A samurai keeps vigil at night. A samurai stays awake. A samurai remains alert because night is when enemies attack. You get up. You grab your sword. You stand. You stay alert. You stay awake. You stay vigilant. You stay ready for anything. The hours pass. You are so tired. You want to sleep. You want to lie down. You want to close your eyes, but you cannot. Because you are a samurai, and a samurai does not sleep during the vigil. You stay awake. You stay alert. You stay vigilant. You stay ready. The hours pass slowly, very slowly. You are counting the minutes. You are counting the seconds. Finally, dawn. You have completed 24 hours. You did it. You survived. But wait, you did not survive. Because a samurai does not survive 24 hours. A samurai lives 24 hours, and then lives another 24 hours, and then another 24 hours, and then another 24 hours. A samurai lives like this for his entire life. You are destroyed. You are broken. You are defeated. You are exhausted. You are in pain. You are hungry. You are cold. You are angry. You are frustrated. You are regretful. But a true samurai would do it all again. A true samurai would wake up at 4 a.m. A true samurai would train. A true samurai would meditate. A true samurai would eat rice. A true samurai would fight. A true samurai would meditate again. A true samurai would keep vigil. And then he would do it all again, for his entire life, every day, without complaint, without whining, without weakness. You can't do that. You can't even do it for 24 hours. You can't even come close to doing that. Because you are modern. Because you are used to comfort. Because you are used to choice. Because you are used to ease. A samurai is not used to any of that. A samurai is used to discomfort. A samurai is used to lack of choice. A samurai is used to difficulty. A samurai is used to suffering. And because a samurai is used to all of that, a samurai is strong. A samurai is resilient. A samurai is relentless. A samurai is honorable. A samurai is powerful. You are none of those things because you are not used to what a samurai is used to, because you have not trained like a samurai has trained, because you have not suffered like a samurai has suffered. But here's what's important. You don't have to be a samurai. You don't have to train like a samurai. You don't have to suffer like a samurai. But you can learn from a samurai. You can learn to accept discomfort. You can learn not to complain. You can learn not to whine. You can learn not to show weakness. You can learn to keep going when you want to give up. Because these lessons aren't just for samurai. These lessons are for you. These lessons are for all of us. Because we all face challenges. We all face difficulties. We all want to give up sometimes. And when you want to give up, when you want to complain, when you want to whine, when you want to show weakness, you can think of a samurai. You can think of someone who trained for hours in the cold and hunger. You can think of someone who meditated when they were exhausted. You can think of someone who fought when they were defeated. You can think of someone who stayed awake when they wanted to sleep. And you can keep going because you are stronger than you think, because you are more resilient than you think, because you are more capable than you think. A samurai knew this. A samurai knew that the human body is capable of much more than the mind thinks. A samurai knew that suffering is just an illusion. A samurai knew that weakness is just a choice. And because a samurai knew this, a samurai was powerful. A samurai was honorable. A samurai was relentless. A samurai was legendary. You can be these things too. You don't have to be a samurai, but you can learn like a samurai. You can train like a samurai. You can think like a samurai. And when you do, when you learn, when you train, when you think like a samurai, you will discover that you are much stronger than you think. You will discover that you can do things you thought you couldn't do. You will discover that you can endure things you thought you couldn't endure. You will discover that you can keep going when you thought you had to give up. And that discovery will change your life. That discovery will transform you. That discovery will make you stronger, more resilient, more capable, more honorable. If you're ready to learn these lessons, if you're ready to discover the power within you, if you're ready to become stronger, subscribe to our channel. Because here at Shinro Way, we explore the secrets that samurai have kept for centuries. Secrets about strength, secrets about resilience, secrets about honor, secrets that can transform your life. Thank you for watching. And remember, you are stronger than you think.